Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and today we are building a pure oak house or a wooden house. It's a bit of a mansion. I just wanted to build it out of just oak wood, so all you will need for this build is oak. And obviously I have done the inside this time, so I've done all the interior. It's all block for block for you guys, and hopefully you get a bit of inspiration from this. On the ground floor we have a place for your crafting, your brewing, keeping your armor, and a little bit of chest space as well. And then you've got an infinity pool to keep on filling your water buckets, and an enchantment place. And this is just all on the ground level. On the next level we've actually got a staircase from the outside to get onto this level, and there's just like a little water fountain, a place for your furnace and things like that. I really wanted to try and make a house look good in just oak, but obviously you can change it up, you can change the walls, you can change the roof and make it whatever you like. So if you wanted to do the roof in a different colour, maybe some maybe spruce or something like that, you could do that. And in the attic we have a bedroom. So without further ado, let's build this awesome oak mansion, and make sure you slap that like button and show that support if you really like the block for block tutorial. So let's do this. We're just using pure oak for everything, so oak fences, oak wood planks, oak wood slab, and some oak stairs. Now I've done a square here, or a rectangle even, 13 by 21. So we'll just start off anywhere in your world, pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to put 13 across there. Counting this one that we've just placed, we're going to go back 21. So we go 21 and then 13. And then it should close off in a rectangle at 21. Just like that. Okay, so we've got our main foundation down. So on the right hand side here we're going to have a 3 gap and then place a block. Another 3 gaps here, place a block. Another 3 gaps, place a block. 1, 2, 3, place a block. We can go diagonal here, place 1. In fact, I'm going to put the stairs there. So we're going to place 1, 2, 3 stairs and then place a block. So from this block here that we just placed, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll go back 11. And then I'm just going to fill that in. Okay, so I'm going to bring this staircase up. So that's 3 lots of 2. Then we've got 3 there. 4. And on the 5th one, I think what we should do is start and get this. So this is going to be filled in all here, just as far as the stairs and as far as the blocks that we've got placed there. Now this block here, I think what we can do is just put them on every single stair and bring it across. And then this up, place a block there, and maybe we'll put a block here. And we can fill all this in now. Fill all that in, and that's just because we're going to have fences going up there, and it just stops there. Now up this side, I'm not sure if we need any fence. I don't think we should, but here I'm going to bring it up 1, 2, 3, then come across and join it up with that. And then we're going to go all the way across here and then bring these up an extra 1, 2, 1, 2, and it should join on just like that. And then we can bring this one up to the same height, just so we can bring it along, and we're going to actually fill this area in right here. So we can fill this top area in now. This is obviously the walkway where we can walk around. I think I might put some fences across this bit. Let's put a block there. Wherever you have got a block facing up, we shall place a block. I will just change the timer real quickly, like that. And then we'll place a block there. That's where the start of the house is going to be. The start of the house is going to be there as well. So what we can do, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, going across here like that. And I think we could probably get away with just putting 1 on top, just so it's a little bit higher. It's got a little bit more to it. Now at this bit here, we're going to be bringing that up. I'm going to have this here as well. So we're going to bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fences, 1, 2, 3 fences, and then we can bring this point up here so it joins on here. Bring this across, just like that. Now this is where I'm going to either bring this up at this point, or what we can do is bring it up at this point here instead. This is what I'm thinking. Put that instead so it's level with that one at least, and then we can either put fences going up, or we can put the full block itself. So 1, 2, 3 maybe. I think 3 is enough. 1, 2, 3, just like that on each one of those. Now I'm going to place a block in the middle there, so it's in the middle of these 3 here, as you can see. So we've got that gap, and in the middle of this gap, if we go to the back, we're going to bring it up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for now. 9, 10, 11. I think 11 should be okay for that sort of thing. And then across here, we're going to go, that's 1 already, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put this across, and across to this one, we can bring this one up like that. We can place, I think that would be okay, because we're going to actually have that coming over there. Let's see. This is what I'm wanting to do. It's obviously going to be a little bit bigger, but I'm going to start here first, just so I can kind of see and gauge it. So this is going to go up like this. So we're putting a stair on each one, going all the way up until we reach that middle piece, and then we can see how high we're going to actually have it. But I think I need it a little bit higher, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 extra on that. 1, 2, 3, just like that. So we can go up. So it's 1 past it. I'm going to start going up like this, like that, until we reach the middle. And obviously we're working with an odd number, so we should have a 1 gap. So we've got our 1 gap there, as you can see. So we can bring this all the way up until it is level with this, and then we can place our 1 oak stair there, and we can turn an oak stair there if we would like. Now at the side of this oak stair that we've placed, we're going to place 1, and we're going to bring this down now until we reach the other side like this, because I'm kind of wanting an overhang a little bit different. So this is going here, underneath, and there. We've just gone past there. So for this here, this is where our roof is going to be stopped, but I'm going to bring that roof down. So I'm going to bring this just so it goes past this point here. So as you can see, we're just going 1 past it. So if you brought this up, as you can see, we're just 1 past it like that. And for the main reason of that is, in fact, we'll do 1 more, because underneath here, underneath the second one, we're going to bring this down like this, bring it all the way down to there, and then underneath, and we should be past there, and then we can bring this across here like that, and we can do exactly the same. So making sure it's 1 past, it should fit into this roof perfectly. There we go. Look at that. So that goes down there, but the roof is going to be at that height. So just for this kind of little bit, we've got an overhang, and then this roof is going to come across here. So as you can see, what we've done here, we've brought this one up here. So I'm going to bring this all the way across here and join up at this point here. And then we can do the same at the back here. So bring this across, bring this up so it's level with it. And then we can bring this one going all the way across, and it should fit there perfect. So we can carry on with that roof, but we can also carry on with this roof here. So bring it over to here, and then 1 past it. Bring it over, 1 past, and then we can just do our roof as normal. But we have an extra overhang there. So obviously our next step would be to go across the top here now, and then we can just work on our roof as normal. Obviously putting our stairs underneath, so stair block like we've done over there, and we can fill this little bit in as well. So it's something a little bit different, but hopefully it works for it. And obviously because we're using just the 1 wood, I think things like this really make it stand out a little bit better. We can obviously remove some blocks later and things like that, but I think something like that should work quite cool. Let's see. I wonder if I can get away with doing it one more down. No, I think that should be fine. That should be fine the way it is. And then that there. Okay, so I'm going to speed this bit up and just fill in this whole top roof. It's just super easy. It's just a normal roof, just on a bigger scale. So yeah. Okay, so we've got that roof on, as you can see, all nicely in. We've got that slab going across the top. We've got those two peaks there. Now, this is what I'm wanting to do. Is I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. On the fourth one, we're going to place a block there. And then we're going to count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Underneath, just fill that in. Okay, so from this point here, this is where we're going to bring this out here, either side of the block, and then we can bring this up like a slope roof. And I've done it this way so you guys can kind of figure it out. I know they've got younger audience that it would find it difficult if I did 2 extra roofs without having this sort of thing going down. So we're going to do that, and then what we do is we fill it to here and remove one. So pull them all the way along, and then for them to join like this, you just remove them, and then at the top one we can just put a slab going across the top, and it should join in perfectly. Now at this side, so 1, remove 1, put it down, 1, 2, remove 1, put it down, 1, 2, 3, remove 1, put it down, and we've got a nice little slope on our roof. Perfect. So for this little bit here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1. So that's how you would perfectly get that in line. Obviously you can imagine me trying to explain that. It's just not feasible. I'm trying to explain it another way. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then at this top bit we can actually just fill it in with blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we've got a perfect little shape there. Perfect side to the roof, and I can actually bring this down as an extra layer to the building. So I can bring this down to here, bring it down to the bottom layer and here. So we're not putting it on this one, we're putting it on this level here, so we can bring it down. But what we can do, if you don't want to put it next to there and you want it in a little bit more, you can put it down the side of here, just like that. So not this one, next one where you've got the stair, bring it down, and you should have at the bottom, I think it's 5 gaps that you should have in between here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you know you've done it correctly if you've got the 5. If you would like, you can remove this bit here now, and you can bring these up to the top, remove one there, bring this up to the top behind it, remove one, put it on there, and yeah, we've just extended our house quite simply. This bit here, we can bring this up to the top. Now in between here, what I'm wanting to do is grab some stairs, and this is how we can make it look a little bit different and add a bit of detail in. Even though we're using one wood, we use stairs to kind of fill it up to the top like this. So this is kind of like, it looks like those wooden panels that you would get. So you can fill all that in there. As you can see, it just adds something to the build. I mean, you can change them around, put them in different sections and stuff, but I think that should be okay. And then at the bottom here, I'm going to put this going across. I'm going to actually have a window here. So I'm going to bring this up to the top. And at this point here, just underneath, we're going to have it brought up, and then we can add our window panels in there. If you want to add a little bit more detail, you can go like that, put our stairs in there and there, and at the bottom here as well. And then what I would suggest using is the glass panes, because Obviously it looks like there's more depth to the build. When you're just using the normal glass blocks, it looks like it's pressed against it. You don't have any depth in the build, and obviously you need as much depth as possible if you're just using one wood. At the top here, 1, 2, 3, you can remove one. 1, 2, 3, remove one, put one at the top. We can place a block, remove one in there, place a block, remove one in there, and we can do the same. We've got a glass panel. So it's really simple, but I think it looks quite effective. Now up this side here, you can do the same, where you've got the stairs going all the way up, like that. And then once we've got some bush around that area, it's going to look really cool. Now here, what you can do for these bits, you can have like maybe something like this. And then you've actually extended it and you've got a little window area here. And same with this bit here. If you're wanting to go and do something like this, you've just added more kind of depth to your build. You've added more to it. So if you would like, what you can do, this is kind of different options you can do. You can do this going round, and then you could get some kind of stairs wrapping around it here. And then get your stairs going across here, and you've now got windsills. If you would like, what you can do is block it off maybe at this section here, and then it goes up to that point, and then you can have this going across the top and round, so it looks a little less funny, as you can see. And you can always bring these out so these are across here as well, but I'm going to leave it like that because I might actually put some bush up there. Now for these bits here, I'm going to actually use a lot of glass. So I'm going to put some stairs across this bit and across this bit. And we can have some maybe opening doors. But what we can do as well, you could do something like this. Put your glass pane here, maybe a glass pane at the top. Same here, one there, one there, one at the top, so you can get out from that direction there. And if you want to add a little bit more, I would probably turn it like that, and you can go across here. There's so much you can do to it. And then if you would like to add a little bit more detail, where you have got the doorways, just so they're a bit more highlighted, obviously because we're using one wood, it's a bit, doesn't stand out as much. Okay, so now here, what I'm going to do is place a block here, here, and here. And this is where we can get some dirt block, grass block, whatever block of your choice that's got grass and dirt in. And put it across here like this, and we can get our trapdoors. Fill the trapdoors in, because technically the trapdoors are oak, so that's always good. So we can use those. Let's see. And now across here, we'll want this going across here, so making sure there's 1, 2, 3 height. So you count 1, 2, 3. On the fourth one, you just basically pull it across like this. Now this is what I'm thinking. Put a block there, block there, block there, block there, and then we can get our trapdoors to add that extra detail, so it's kind of like shutters at the side, there and there. Same for here. And then once we add some flowers and stuff in, it's really gonna give it a lot more depth, I would say. Across here, what you can do is you can actually take this roof area and join it across there, giving it a little bit of something. Put our glass panes in as well. And you can keep it quite plain at the back and the sides if you want. You can even have landscape coming up the side of it. So there's always that option. Now at the top here, what you can do is you can have some more windows. So you could bring this up to the top with a one gap, and then just place block there and there. Get your glass in, 3 glass, and then you can fill the rest if you would like. If you want, you can put some stairs in there to add a bit more detail. It doesn't really matter too much. What I mean with the stairs, you could just do stuff like this, you know, add in little bits to it, but kind of affects the roof a bit too much, I think, so we'll stay away from that. There we go. And then we can always add some buttons and stuff like that, but I think something like that is alright. Now if you don't like this sort of thing, what you can do instead, if you don't like them, you can keep it quite plain, and then you could have something like, you put a block at the top here. at each one and then put this going down. So this is kind of like a different option you could do. Looks quite nice. And I think because at the top there we can actually do some at the bottom here as well. I'm going to fill in this with blocks going down, just like we did with the other bit. We can just fill that little bit in there, and then we can place one there and one there, so it kind of looks like it's the same. If you would like, you want like these little archways, you can put a stair on each one like that. But you can imagine this sort of house once you've added a lot more to it, like different woods and things. But you could use this as a template. Underneath here, wherever we've got this bit, we'll bring them up and we can use them as window designs. So we've got 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. We'll place a block on each one. Place our grass blocks in. And then we can grab our wooden trap door. And then put them on this one. We can add some flowers in as well. Let's do, I think for this bottom window, I just kind of want to have it a bit more kind of wooden fences instead of windows. Just for something different, we'll add some fences up these bits as well. Just for those two. Now for these bits in between here, maybe we could take out these two and add a fence in there. Just to add a little bit of detail into that. Now at the back here, what we can do here is where we've got these windows, at the top of the window we can bring this across, and we could do the same here maybe, so it's all kind of fitted round. And then at the back here, this is how much you can kind of change it around. You could have these as a window, so it's kind of the same as the other side, but it'd be underneath. This one's on top, and then you can have another layer like that. So it'd be those 3 windows. Bring them all the way up like this. Let's change this time again. Fill these in, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And these windows here as well. And you can actually replicate the other side of what you've done over there. So with the 2 panes there, you can do this going up to the top. You can even bring it across, because obviously if this is going to be a floor level, you make sure it's all level. So that would be the floor level, so we would obviously go up an extra level here. And we'd have our 1, 2, 3 there, 1 at the top, 1, 2, 3, 1 at the top, and that would mean we've got 3 window panes there and there, and then we can fill these in like we've done at the other side. Bit more plain, but it's nice, simple. And what you can do if you don't like that, it's a bit too plain, you can always do other stuff with it. You can have some windows at the top here. And we could do exactly the same where we've got these windows, so just like this. You could replicate that, what you've got over there, but do one at this side as well. Or you could do what we have done where we use the stairs, and this is what I'm getting round to. So as you can see, we've got this staircase going around here. I thought, why not bring this all the way round to the back here and round this bit, so it doesn't look as plain, and it just joins into there quite perfectly. Let's see what it looks like across here as well. I wonder if we could get away with that. No. So for this back wall here, we could even just fill it in plain like this, so we can get the stairs and put them on top. And instead of just a plain wall, you have now got a wall with some grooves in, so it kind of looks like those wooden panels. And at this side, obviously if it's too plain for you, you can add some more bushes. I think I'm going to do kind of like a little overhang with a barn, so you can kind of keep your wood there and things like that. It's more for kind of like the look of it rather than anything else. Let's see. So like that. So what you could do here, so in line with this, you could bring this out. You could even have it in line with this here, so it's in line with that area here, and we can have this going across the whole back of this, and then just go down 1, 2, 1 under, 1 under, 1 under, and then yeah, so you've got like this kind of back balcony where you could probably keep your sheep and animals, so you're just putting it under, block under, block under, and you could go down as far as you like. So far we've got 1 level, 2 levels. I think we could get away with another 3. We should be able to. So that's 1, another 2, 3. It's not too close to the ground. Obviously we're keeping farm animals here. I think something like this. We could bring it down 1 more, and then underneath this bit we can bring this going down like that. So this would go all the way across here to this side, and then we can bring it down underneath here like that. And then we've got some of this, so we can kind of keep it all in. You can keep your sheep and your pigs and things like that in here. You can separate it up, so you could have like different sections for each animal and things like that. Let's go around to this side. And you see how like a plain wall has now turned into kind of like a pretty cool barn area. At the back here, you can have maybe another doorway here. Let's put 2 either side like that. We can have this going over like this. Or you could maybe do it like this, so this is the top, so like that would curl there, 1, 2, curl there, and then it goes down another 1, curls across like that, and curls into there, you know? Or if you don't like it that height, you can bring it up higher. So there's different things you can do with it, like that, bring it out like this, bring it out to there. And then on top of here, you could just put the half slab like that. Maybe have this window filled in, and then you can bring it down even more. Like that. And then underneath here, you could have this coming down, and then just place an extra block there, or half slab even. Like that. And then across here, you could have some stairways. You could have them arching either side there. So it's got a bit of an archway into it. And then we could have a 3 doorway. We can fill that in. We could have a 1 doorway there as well. So it goes in like that. And to change this up a little bit, you could put 2 fence posts there. And obviously when you start adding your bushes in and stuff, you can make it look like a bit more of a grand sort of entrance. Like this going around to here. You can get the bushes going around to that bit. This coming round to this point here. If you want, you can have it curling round the whole building. So something like this, get to that point. You could even take that out and put it in. We've obviously got that down there. That's all fine. If you want some in with the animals, you can do that. But I'm going to keep it like this. I think it's fine the way it is. Let's see. We've got these windows here, haven't we? Get those filled in like that, and across the top here we can fill this with bush, something a little bit different. And then on the outside you can add stuff like we're using 1 oak, but there's no reason why we can't use a few decorations. So like a flower pot on each one maybe. Might use a fern. Let's get a fern in there. So that's added to that. And then in these flower bits, I mean, you can go as crazy as you like with it. If you just want to put full red flowers there. You can even do them at the top as well. Even though it's covering the windows, doesn't matter so much. You can add like little bits on the outside here. Like here and here and here. Adding your little ferns in and bushes. Just to add to it. and then we've got this will be the floor in here. So for the flooring in here, obviously we've got this glass window. Now for this glass window, maybe you want to go out by either side of it, which is the same level as this here. So go out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe 4. It can be 5, 4, it doesn't matter. You can even pull it a little bit more, like that. Bring this all in, and then we've got this coming down. Now you can put a staircase going down into the bottom layer as low as you like. Obviously we're still using oak, but you can use different floorboards if you wanted to change it about, and then just get some fence going around this point here. And what I would do is have this joined onto here, onto this bit, and then obviously we need a staircase to go down to join into the bit that we've got at the bottom, and we've obviously need to do a doorway here. So we've got this bit here, and then we can start doing our staircase going down. Let's just fill this in like that. I think this could do with another one here. So from that gap, we've got 3 gaps in between here. I might even go for 4, to be honest. And then we need a little bit of walkway here, so 1, 2, like that. That should be enough. Same here, 1, 2, maybe even 3. So we've got a nice walkway, and then you can put your stairs here, even if you want to put it against the wall. Because we have got that plain wall, we can use it to our advantage. You can have 2 stairs going down, 3 lots of stairs, and then you could kind of block it like this, just making sure you can get down into your stairs like this. Let's see if we can get down. Perfect. Only just fits down there. And then we can cover this area up now, because we have got our placement for our stairs. And then obviously we can bring this round like that. And then we've got another layer up here. I've got to fill these windows in, so we can fill these windows in, but this will be a level. Now across the back there where we've got that thing, we might as well stick to what we've done there, because we've still got a window going up, and it will cause us a little bit of trouble if we just cover straight over it. So we can do exactly the same 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever, just to that point. And then we could do another one here. So it's still minding out of the way of all that. Let's get this onto here and then cover it round. Let's change the lighting. Hopefully you guys can see. But yeah, so as we've got this bit here, this is going across here, and we can actually have some windows here as well, so we can fill this bit here and this bit here, but we have a window here, even though not many people can see it, but why not? We've got a little window there, and then this is going obviously across here. Sorry, probably fill all that in like that up to there, so it's all level across here. So we need a walk space of, we could maybe do the same. So we've got that walk space there, and we can have another staircase coming up from this point to join onto this point. So I'd say 1, 2, 3. Now obviously you can put them wherever you like, you don't have to put the staircases like I'm doing them, but there's a lot of people that kind of want some of the interior. So I mean, you could just do something like that, so you just cover up that point there and then fill the rest in, there to there. There we go, you know, and then just leave enough room so you can actually walk up the stairs, and then you're being efficient with your space. So you can go, you can still walk down there, you still walk down there, perfect. So that's at the point, and it's at a point where this breaks, so it's a good place to put it. Let's go across there. And then to divide the rooms up, I get a lot of people that struggle with this. Just where we've got these points here, making sure you've got no windows in the way, you can divide your rooms up like this. and obviously make different rooms and things. And go across here, and then obviously you can have another layer up here. You can decide where you want your staircase to go, maybe in this room, and you want your staircase to go across some windows. If you don't like that, maybe you want the staircase coming from here and it comes in this direction, so it's something a little bit different. So we can remove that, that gets up there. We can bring this round here. Obviously it's just different options for you guys to kind of play with. Play around with some ideas and see what works for you. So we've got that, we can cover up the staircase that's there. Let's see. And then we've still got a walkway here. We can have a doorway here, maybe you want a 2 doorway here. You can maybe add some slabs going across. Let's put a little bit of light in so we can see a little bit. But as you can see, you've now divided up some rooms, and now you've got like an attic space here. Let's fill all this bit in here. And then I've got some like tutorials on like bedrooms and living rooms, so if you want to check down the description, I'll try and put some in. I'm sorry if I forget, just check on my channel, I will have some. I think it's like 50 chair designs, 50 furniture designs, and there's like 5 bedrooms. Just type in Almost Addicted 5 bedrooms, Almost Addicted 5 kitchens, and there'll be loads of stuff. So where we've got this little window peak here, I mean, you can have it where in the attic space we're kind of working with the space that we've got here, so we've still got a lookout area, so you can kind of look down into there, working with some space here. Bring it into here, maybe you just want it into that bit, want this bit into that bit as well, so you've got a little bit more room to work with. So much you can do. We've got that bit going down here and around here, and then we could have, you know, this, you just gotta kind of, maybe you want to cover those bits up, have little walkways where you can get through. Maybe you want a glass kind of door so you can kind of look through the house, or glass floor even. So there's so much you can do. I mean, let's have this. You've got now a little walkway going through here, a top attic, and you've got a space here. Maybe you could do loads of stuff, like you could have that, put a painting on the wall, and then put these either side with some maybe bushes going up here. You can decorate it however you like. I think we can use some wooden panes and some oak here. You can have like little tables at the side. Obviously still working with that oak because of our pressure plates. I mean, there's so much you can do. You could have this bit as a top kitchen area. You can block off another area, so you've got like a little bathroom, and then yeah, just so much. You put your little torches on here, overlooking here. You can do different lighting and things like that. But let's work on this little bit. So obviously I'm going to put one here and one here. If it wasn't obvious, it's obvious now. Put this going across here, this going across here, and then maybe something like this. That going across, maybe put some panels up here, and then stick our oak doors on. So door, get our oak door, and boom, boom, boom. And obviously you can just replicate the same thing where you've got this, you keep to kind of a theme, where you got some bushes. It's amazing what bushes will do and how much it'll add. And then you could have like a chest area behind here. Good way to hide light as well, if you just put light behind there and you put your chests up. Just so much you can do. I mean, if you wanted this here, so this joined onto here, sorry. Why am I doing that? I need full blocks. Full block there, full block there. You've just got a little section where you can put your furnaces now. Put your furnaces at the side maybe. Something like that as you walk in. Put some more couches. You could have like just a stupid little thing in the middle where let's see. People have to walk around it. And you've got like, I don't know. Maybe you could have like hanging bushes from the ceiling. Like that. And then get some of this going around it. And then you've got, all of a sudden, you get a water bucket, which is usable, and it makes your house look pretty cool. That's not water. And you could add some water in there. And you have now got a pretty cool water fountain. Go like that. Bring those down, put the extra blocks on. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, man. And then, yeah, you could just do it however you like. With chests and stuff going up in different areas. Obviously, you can put some carpets in and stuff. Put whatever carpets you want. Red carpets, white carpets. You can change the colour of your carpets. Put some carpets there. It's amazing how much difference just putting a carpet down makes to a house. Put some paintings up, light it up a bit if it's in survival. Yeah, let's see what we got down here. Down here you could have a basement. You could have this as a little pool area. Why not? YOLO, man. YOLO. Let's see. Let's see. / set water. Boom. I have now got my own pool. It's an oak pool. I'm just going to put some more water so it's a little bit deeper, and then put that across there. You could have some plants and stuff down there, and then as you walk through you could have a farm down here or something like that. I would obviously cover up these bits here. Let's get some more light in this place. Put your lights wherever you'd like. If you want to add more detail to your walk-in and stuff, you could do something like that with some shelving at the sides just to add to it. You could even do little shapes on the wall where you just do something like this, you know. Something like that, you know. Pretty weird, but yeah, it's something different. That is for sure. So you got that there. You get some more lighting in either side here, maybe one on there, and then against this wall you could do some just all sorts. Enchantment table area. Put your enchantment place around here. In fact, I'm going to light this up a little bit. I'll just show you what you can do. Bring it out 3, and then obviously we're going to have it about 5. Put torches at the back, and let's get some bookshelves. Hopefully, someone makes use of this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bring these up with the blocks. If you want to kind of enclose it in a little bit better, you can enclose it in. I'm going to change the time just so I've got a little bit of lighting. Not that that made any difference whatsoever. And then a good way to light up your enchantment place is what I always do. You just dig down, put a torch there, and then you can put your enchantment thing on top, or you can just put a torch there. And then when you get your enchantment table, just crouch down, put it on top of there, boom. And then you could have even this, just the same as what we've done with some bushes. Keep to our theme. And then I'm going to fill, obviously, the whole floor in with oak. So there to there for now. So we filled that in with oak, and there to here. Let's fill this in with oak, and there to there. Fill in with oak. Obviously add your carpets. You can do that around your enchantment table as well. So it's a bit more royal when you enter that area. Very nice. Very, very nice. You could have a red carpet as you come into your world. And then maybe you wanted a room divide here or something. So you could divide your room off here. And then maybe another one coming up here. And then you could add little things like get this, like an oak there, an oak there. You've got kind of like a little walkway in. Maybe you want a little table at the side. You could add your little plant pots or something. And obviously you can have armor stands around the place, your beds. Let's get a flower. So like that, flower on there. Armor stand as you come in. And we've got some more space underneath the stairs. So we're going to use it. There we go. Maybe you want a little crafting area around here, so you could put your crafting table here, and then get something like these two coming into here. Get your brewing stands, so you've got your brewing stands here. Get those in there and there. Yeah, you can add loads of stuff. Maybe you want some more of those things here. Cauldrons, you can like decorate the place with cauldrons. This is a bit weird, but you could use it. Why not? Get 3 cauldrons there. You could have like a tap that runs into it. It's just kind of a weird thing. Hooks that are on the side of the buildings. Just random hooks in places where people would hang the coat, or it might be a switch that triggers something. Add more carpet in areas. So you can walk around and it kind of adds to the build. Let's get some more chests. They really need to add more stuff to the game, really, I feel. There's so much they could add to it. But they don't seem to do it for some reason. The side here, we can have some more tables. It's amazing how just like little tables like this, little fillers can... Let's put one at the top there, and that in here, and then one in here. Boom. So we've got that downstairs. We've got a little place back here. You can just put some secret chests back there. And then let's go up into this bit. That bit's done. And then we go up into this bit. Just the same, you can add little bits for your entrances. And I'm sure I don't really need to do any more. I'm sure you guys can figure out your own kind of thing. You've obviously got this going down here. It's quite dark in here. You could use this as a bedroom. You could have this going to the top, this going here, this going here. And then you could have something like cover that where the windows are, even though it's combining into there. Doesn't matter so much because we're gonna have a bed here. So bed, you can have whatever color bed you want. If you want some white ones, get some white ones. Boom, like that. Have these at the back there so you can kind of use that. Have this coming up like that, and then at the back you could add some flowers. You could even do end rods and stuff like that. Might add something to it. Flower pots at the back of your bed. Whatever you like, Sam. Set the time. I'm going to add some torches because it's pretty dark. So you've now got a bedroom, and you can just use this for usable space. I mean, there's so much space you could use up. Is that directly with that? Boom. That looks like quite a cool concept. Can have some secret chests at the back here. One there and one there. And then I'm going to add little lights on these little bits. This little bit here could be, I don't know, you could have something crazy like a punch bag or something. Let's get a bit of white wool. Bit of white wool coming down, and then underneath it you could put something like a stone slab. Like that. You've now got a little punch bag that you just kind of exercise with for no reason. I don't know. Some anvils. You got some weights because you're a heavy lifter, bro. And I'm just kind of winging it at this point, but you kind of get the idea. We can obviously add some more the carpets and things like that. Beautiful, luscious. What a luscious house. So there you go. Hopefully you got a bit of inspiration from this and took something from it, at the very least. It's a good way to get down there. I've forgotten this door, so I'll get this door on. We'll check what it looks like from the outside. Hopefully it looks good enough that someone will click on it. And if you are that person that does click on the video and you enjoy the video, make sure you slap a like on it. It really does help me out. And yeah, it's just pretty much an oak house. I think it's something a little bit different from what you're probably used to, but I kind of like it. And you can obviously build around some trees and houses, but you imagine if you change the roof colour and things like that, just what an amazing house you can really get from this. But hopefully you got something from it. I'm almost addicted. I've forgotten to add my cows and things, so while you guys are slamming the like button, I'm just going to add some cows and be on my way. Why do my cows look black?